How's it going, everyone? Today we're checking out Linkin Park, and this is their 4th studio album. I'm going to be reacting to 1,000 Songs. I've previously checked out their first 3 albums, so if you're new here, definitely check that out. I honestly thought they were amazing. You can see it on my reaction, and I also checked out Live in Texas, and wow. Honestly, one of the greatest performers I've ever seen live. Obviously not in person, but just seeing it from a video. Such a talented band. Each one of them individually great at what they do. They work together so well. This band's honestly really surprised me. It's not the type of music I would normally listen to before starting this channel. I mean, I'm getting all these new artists I've never checked out before in my life. Never would have heard of their names. I've obviously heard of Linkin Park all my life. It's a name that's always been mentioned. It's obviously such a popular band, but I never checked out their music. Always thought it was like heavy, like screamer, and I always was hesitant to try and listen to that type of music when I was younger. But now I'm a bit older, giving this music a chance, and I'm glad I did because I absolutely love it. But anyways, if you like this content, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I also have a Patreon where I do exclusive content and early access to all my album reactions, so definitely check that out if you would like to. And I also do song requests, so if you want me to listen to your favorite song, or it could be any video to be fair, I do have a link in the description as well where you can check that out. But let's get into this album. And the first song is Requiem. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'm going to be doing a voting system, so I'll vote every song I hear on this album from 1 to 10. So let's keep it going. First song, let's see how it is. Last album, check it out. My reaction to that, because I've rated it very, very, very highly. Honestly, one of the greatest albums I've honestly heard. And I've been listening to each song from the album since, but let's go. See how this album is. Is it as good? I don't know. Long intro. Okay. Okay, looks like there's 2 intros to this. I don't normally rate interludes or whatever you want to call it, intros. I'm honestly just gonna give it, so I've started doing on my album reactions, I don't know, out of 10, because I don't want to rate it because it's not really, I wouldn't obviously listen to it again. It's just an intro to the album. But I'm gonna rate them both now because this is 57 seconds, so it's not really considered a song in my opinion. But let's check it out. I'm liking that intro though. That's honestly got me excited for this album. Hearing the sound already sounds different. That voice, don't know whose voice that was. Sounded like a female. So obviously it was edited quite a bit, so could it be anyone from the band?
He knew the world would not be the same. Few people laughed. Few people cried. Most people were silent. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him, takes on his multi-armed form and says, "Now I am become
Oh my god.
I suppose we all thought that, one way or another.
Feels like I'm hearing like an intro to like a trailer for a movie or something. Like preparing me for like death, destruction, fire. I don't know what to expect on this album. But okay, this is the first song really, Burning in the Skies. Check it out. Way different to their stuff. God damn, it's like more of like a pop vibe. Coming from like their first album, which was like intense, what you'd call it new metal, I guess, mix of hip hop. This is completely different. I honestly didn't like know what direction they went if they continued with the same style, but yeah, obviously it's a lot different first song in. Bit surprised. I mean, hearing the intro, I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be intense. I was expecting like a massive song about death and destruction and like singing it in a manner of like either screaming or whatever. I mean, Chester does a great job at that, but yeah, did not expect this. It's more of like a pop vibe. Don't mind it though. Don't apologize for losing what I don't deserve. What I don't deserve. We held our breath when the clouds began to fall, but you were lost in the beating of the storm. Okay, so Burning in the Sky is completely different to their normal stuff. Once again, Chester's voice is beautiful. I love the meaning behind the lyrics. Obviously, talking about burning bridges, basically like a song saying he's leaving everything behind, leaving stuff he doesn't deserve, a restart. That's what I'm getting from it. I'm obviously reading the lyrics for the first time, so I'm not gonna understand the full meaning. I mean, I hear a song, like my favorite song, like 10 times, and then I will like listen to a lyric constantly, and then on the 10th time I listen to it, I'm like, oh, that's what it means. Like it takes a while to like figure out, unless it's like obvious, like this obvious lyrics, or there's like very meaningful like songs full of metaphors, and then that's what I love when like you can listen to it, as I said, 10 times, and then on the 10th time you listen to it, you're like, oh, that's what it means, and that's what I got from it. Obviously, let me know if I'm wrong, but that's I love reading the lyrics to songs. That's why I like doing these album reactions, because Spotify mainly and all albums have the lyrics to each song, unless it's like an interlude. But if I have to give that a rating, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. It was good, but not as strong as the last album with like the majority of the songs, if you've seen the reaction. But we're going on to the next song, Empty Spaces. Oh, sorry, this is the interlude as well. Sounds like a war's going on. So that's an I don't know out of 10. I wouldn't listen to that again. Sorry if that's your favorite song on the album, but anyways, When They Come For Me, this is the song. 4 minutes, 53 seconds. Let's go. I will mention this, I was thinking about it before in the last song. A lot of like, I noticed it's like electric drums. Let me know if I'm wrong, but it was like, yeah, it was like electric beat drum. I recognize there's a lot more electric instruments I felt from that last song. So I'm guessing already 9 seconds in, this album's going to be heavily more electric. If that's the right word, I don't know the right word, but let's go. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. I didn't know Linkin Park was like this. Okay. Let's go.
I am not a pattern to be followed. The pill that I'm on is a tough one to swallow. I'm not a criminal, not a role model, not a born leader. I'm a tough act to follow. I am not the fortune and the fame, or the same person telling you to forfeit the game. I came in the ring like a dog on a chain, and found out the underbelly sicker than it seems. And it seems ugly, but it can get worse. 'Cause even a blueprint is a gift and a curse. 'Cause once you got a theory of how the thing works, everybody wants the next thing to be just like the first. And I'm not a robot, I'm not a monkey. I will not dance even if the beat's funky. Opposite of lazy, far from a punk. Y'all ought to stop talking, start trying to catch up, motherfucker.
Oh my.
And all the people say,
Oh my god, this song's great. Oh, I love Mike's rapping ability. God damn. Everything about that minute and 40 seconds was amazing. I was talking about how it was electric drum, and then that obviously wasn't one in this song. I spoke too soon. Happens quite a bit. But oh my god, loved every line from that. And the way he flows on that beat, nasty. I'll pull it back a little bit because he's about to hit the chorus. Let's go.
dance even if the beat's funky. Opposite of lazy, far from a punk. Y'all ought to stop talking, start trying to catch up, motherfucker. And all the people say, try to catch up, motherfucker. said it, Uzi way a motherfucking tongue. And I'm just a student of the game that they taught me. Rocking every stage and every place that they brought me. I'm awfully underrated, but given to correct it. And so it ain't mistaken, I'ma say it for the record. I am the opposite of whack, opposite of weak, opposite of slack. Synonym of heat, synonym of crack. Closest to a peak, far from a punk. Y'all ought to stop talking, start trying to catch up, motherfucker.
Okay, if I heard this song and I heard the first album of Linkin Park and then someone played this to me, I would tell them this isn't Linkin Park. If they told me it was, I'm like, there's no way. Obviously, Mike has a distinctive sound to his voice, but I wouldn't believe this is the this is their music. Like what, 3 albums later? This is wild. I actually love this song. Okay, let's pull it back.
To a peak, far from a punk. Y'all ought to stop talking, start trying to catch up, motherfucker. And all the people say, try to catch up, motherfucker.
That's a straight 9 out of 10 right there. Mike carried that song. It was pretty obvious he was amazing on that song. But yeah, it's so different to the last album. I'm hearing like a bit of like, I'd call like what, Indian influence, like with the I hate when I have to do examples and try and sing, but you know what I mean. Like very, sounds like very indie, like Indian style of like music, which is really cool. I love how I'm a big fan obviously of the Beatles, and they were highly influenced by Indian music, so I do like it. I love the sitar. If I hear a sitar in any song, it's a 10. Anyways, Robot Boy is the next track. Let's go. 15 tracks on this album. Goddamn fly, man. They never leave in Australia. I'm very curious if what direction Chester has. I'm obviously going to be reacting to all this with you guys, but he's very soft on this album, and he was a lot softer on the previous album compared to the first two. So I don't know if he comes back to that his style of like screaming, style of singing, or if there's a reason behind it. I'll obviously find out in the future. But yeah, I'm just very curious because he's been very soft on these songs so far. And I've said this previously about his voice. Like I like his voice in like different ways he uses it. Like when he screams, when he's soft like this, I think he has such a unique voice. And especially seeing him live in Texas, like wow, I couldn't believe it was. I on the first time I listened to it, I was like, I asked you guys, and then you guys told me in the comments. I was like, "Is this live?" Because it was obviously edited so well. Because like they planned it, so they had multiple camera shots, and they were adding scenes like backstage between each song, etc., etc. So I was like confused because one, it was like edited so well, and then two, they sounded so good. So I was like really surprised to find out the whole thing was live, and it was from two different shows, but still really impressive. I don't know what it is. I can just picture him with like three other guys. Do you know like the boy bands back in the day when they had like the little mic headset thing there and they're like doing the dance? I can just like the way it sounds like it's like the 90s boy bands, the way they used to sing with like the reverb and all that. Or they would sing like at the same time, so it would sound like that. But that's just what I'm picturing in my head. I don't know why. But yeah, let's go. Damn. Robot Boy. I reckon that's a song if I listen to again and again will get better. I'll give it honestly a 7.5 out of 10. I think it's definitely one of them songs if you're going through a tough time and you listen to that. It's like such a good song to listen to. It's like obviously he's repeating the same words over and over again, like the world's on your shoulders, like you got to move on, carry on, whatever it may be. I could definitely see someone who's like struggling in life and they will listen to that and just like cry and then feel a lot better. I think it's one of them songs, but yeah, his voice is so beautiful, and I loved the backing like vocals when it was going from left to right by Chester as well. It was really cool. But I think we're on another interlude. This looks like it's, I don't want to say, I think it was Asian writing of some sort. I don't know what country. But let's go. This album's so different. It sounds like a soundtrack. I don't know if this was like made for a movie or something, but there's a lot of interludes in between and transitions into like each song. But obviously that was an interlude. Can't really say much about that. So it's an I don't know out of 10. But we're on to the next song. Waiting for the End. Let's go. Here we go.
Yeah. This is not the end, this is not the beginning. Just a voice like a riot rocket every revision. But you listen to the tone and the violent rhythm, and though the words sound steady, some empty within them. We say yeah, with fists flying up in the air, like we're holding on to something that's invisible there. Cause we're living at the mercy of the pain and the fear, until we get it, forget it, let it all disappear. For the end to come, wishing I had strength to stand.
Oh.
This is not what I had planned. It's out of my control. Flying at the speed of light.
Oh my god, the way he's flowing on this song. It's always hard, obviously, knowing what happened to him and then reading some of the lyrics, like the songs he made, makes you like tear up a little bit, get a bit sad. It's very unfortunate. I definitely can't wait to check out some documentaries. I'll be putting them on my Patreon, reaction to them, because one, I love biopics. I know it's a controversial thing. I love biopics about artists. I know there's not one about him, but I love watching documentaries. And it gives you a better understanding about the artists you listen to. So then when you listen to the song again, or for the first time, kind of understand like what they're talking about with their lyrics, whatever it may be. But yeah, I'm really liking this song so far.
Flying at the speed of light, thoughts were spinning in my head. So many things were left unsaid. It's hard to let you go. I know what it takes to move on. I know how it feels to lie. All I wanna do is trade this life for something new. Holding on to what I haven't got. Sitting in an empty room, trying to forget.
Sorry to pause again. I'm pausing a lot on this. What he just said, obviously, I don't need to talk about it. But the way he went, the last word, the way he pronounced it, you could just hear the pain in his voice. That is heartbreaking. Let's pull it back. This is a beautiful song. It might be my favorite one so far. See,
Sitting in an empty room, trying to forget the past. This was never meant to last.
Oh my god, that's 110 out of 10. The rare rating I give it, any song, but goddamn, that was amazing. I wonder, because in these lyrics, I've noticed from this album and the previous album, he talks a lot about death, wanting a new life, and you see this a lot with reoccurring like artists who pass away young, or like, obviously his circumstance, the way he ended his life. And then I was a big fan of like rap music like 4 or 5 years ago. I still am, but I was a big fan of like Juice World, Lil Peep, all these um rappers from like the late tens. And I know for one, I was a big fan of Juice World before he died, and I could tell by his lyrics like the songs I'd listen to, and it was like he would talk about like the amount of drugs he was taking, and I was like, and then I remember I was like researched, I looked at a video of him, and he looked like his body like it was weird, like he was um like skinny, but he was like chubby around the his waist. It's a weird thing to think about, but like it didn't look natural. I remember this is when he was alive, and I researched it, and it was because of it of a use of codeine, like, and your glands in your body apparently expand. And I was like, oh, this guy's gonna die, like if he keeps carrying on like this. But it's, yeah, very sad. I wonder if anyone knows, let me know about Chester, because these lyrics, hearing it, obviously a lot of the people watching this video now would have heard this album when he was alive. So I wonder if like when you listen to it for the first time, were you like, is he telling us something? Like, why is he saying this? And it's reoccurring. I'm guessing it's gonna be a lot more in the future songs or albums I listen to by them. But yes, it's the thing I've noticed. But anyways, 110 out of 10. We're waiting for the end. That was a beautiful song. But we're going on to Blackout.
I'm stuck in this bed you made, alone with a sinking feeling. I saw through the words you said, to the secrets you've been keeping. It's written upon your face, all the lies that cut so deeply. You can't get enough, you take and take and take, you never say no. You gotta get it inside, you push it back down, you push it back down. No, you'll never get it inside, you push it back down, back out, ready.
Well, I spoke too soon again. He's obviously not so soft with his vocals in this song, and I'm liking it. Pull it back.
So deeply, you can't get enough. You take and take and take, you never say no. You gotta get it inside. You push it back down. You push it back down. No, you'll never get it inside. You push it back down, back out, red in your eye. You say that it's not your fault, instead that I am mistaken. You said it's not what it seems. No remorse for the trust you're breaking. You run, but then back you fall, suffocate in the mess you're making. You can't get enough. You floating down.
Oh my god.
As colors fill.
This album is so experimental. I don't know what's coming around the corner. I'm loving it.
Floating down as colors fill the light. We look up from the ground in fields of paper white. And floating on, you pass us in the night. A future gazing out, the past to override. So calm down.
Shout out to the producer. God damn, he's doing a good job. Blackout. What would I give that as a rating? I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. I like that. Very different to the normal stuff. I've been saying that quite a bit, but that was like completely different. But next song. Let's go.
Time when the operation of the machine becomes so odious, makes you so sick at heart that you can't take part. You can't even passively take part. And you've got to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, upon all the apparatus, and you've got to make it stop.
Ooh, that bass.
Just say face. How low can you go? Chuck a lot of game, but yet you don't know. Static on the way, make us all say whoa. The people up top, push the people down low. Get down and obey every word. Steady getting mine if you haven't yet heard. Wanna take what I got, don't be absurd. Don't fight the power, nobody gets hurt. If you haven't heard yet, then I'm letting you know there ain't shit. We don't run when the guns unload. And no one make a move unless my people say so. Got everything out of control, now everybody go. Still alone, find a road. We the animals take control. Hear us now, clear and show. Wretches and kings, we come by the keep pace. How slow can you go? Talk a lot of shit and yet you don't know. Fire on the way, make you all say whoa. The people up top and the people down low. Get down.
This has to be the best what is it, flow Mike's had on any album. Damn, he's improved a lot from the previous albums from what I've heard. Damn, I didn't know you could rap so well. He's such a good writer as well. I love his lyrics.
You don't know. Fire on the way, make you all say whoa. The people up top and the people down low. Get down, and I'm running it like that. The front of the attack is exactly where I'm at. Somewhere in between the kick and the hi-hat, the pin and the contract, the pitch and the contact. So get with the combat. I'm letting them know there ain't shit you can say that made me back down. No, so push the button, let the whole thing roll. Spinning everything out of control. Now everybody go. Still alone, find a road. We the animals take control. Hear us now.
Do you you know, I've realized reminds me a lot of. I don't know if you heard of the band. It's like a boy group, Brockhampton. If you haven't checked out their music, check them out. Very similar. This is probably why I like them so much. I was a big fan of Brockhampton years ago, and maybe they were influenced by them a lot. It was like a rap group with like singers, and then like, one of the members did a lot of screaming as well. Like they probably were highly influenced by Linkin Park. I'm getting, especially on this album as well. I'm like getting a lot of Brockhampton vibes. I don't know why, but this is sick. Love me some scratching. What am I gonna give Wretches and Kings? Let me think here. I'll probably give that an 8. I'm gonna keep it 8 out of 10. Pretty solid album so far. I mean, not as strong as the last album, but yeah, we started off slow with a 7.5, then went to a 9, back to a 7.5, 110 out of 10. Fantastic. If you got one of them on my album reviews, doesn't matter. It's that defeats all the 7.5s. And then back to another 2 8 out of 10s. But this, I don't know, what is this a song? It's a minute 38. Let's see how it is, if it's a song or not. It might be an interlude, who knows.
Come to this magnificent house of worship tonight.
A lot of samples as well. Like, I don't know if they're from movies or what, but definitely let me know. I've noticed a lot of samples on this album.
Because my conscience leaves me no other choice. A true revolution of values will lay hand on the world order and say of war, this way of settling differences is not just. This business of burning human beings with napalm, filling our nation's homes with orphans and widows, of injecting poisonous drugs of hate.
What? Wait. This business of burning human beings with napalm, of filling our nation's homes with orphans and widows. Is he talking about? Is this like a World War II reference about obviously what happened with the Jewish people in World War II, and then obviously widows killed soldiers, or just, yeah, orphans, obviously talking about. That's what I'm getting from. I don't know. I'm thinking way too much, but I'll keep it going.
Into the veins of peoples normally humane, sending men home from dark and bloody battlefields, physically handicapped and psychologically deranged.
Isn't that a crazy thing as well? I think it was like this, all the kids, well, not the kids now, but people born in like the 60s or 50s, dealing with like a lot of like abusive households, because a lot of Obviously men from the war have like PTSD, and then it's just like ruined them. Like I remember talking to my grandparents when I was younger, and they were telling me about how hard it was being like brought up in that generation, because obviously you weren't, the kid wasn't in the war, but they were raised by parents who are, mostly fathers who are affected by it, and then affects the family, obviously the way they're brought up. It's very sad.
Cannot be reconciled with wisdom, justice, and love. 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 Cannot be reconciled with wisdom, justice, and love.
I think we get the point. I'm gonna give it an I don't know out of 10. Obviously, it's another interlude. But on to the next song. Starting off slow, but I trust it though.
You were standing in the wake of devastation
Is this Mike?
when you were waiting on the edge of the
This is Michael.
unknown. And with the cataclysm raining down, inside's crying, save me now. You were there, impossibly alone. Do you feel cold and lost in desperation? You build up hope, but failure's all you've known. Remember all the sadness and frustration, and let it go.
Let me know why you listened to Linkin Park, or why you did, because I reckon, so it doesn't matter what age you are, this type of music would help a lot of people, and even me if I'm going through hard times. Just the meaning behind these lyrics. Just let me know why you listen to them. Obviously they're great, they sound great, but does their lyrics help you, or have they helped you in hard times? I would like to know. I'd like to see people's stories with around music.
All the sadness and frustration, and let it go. Let it go. And in a burst of light that blinded every angel, as if the sky had blown the heavens into stars. We felt the gravity of tempered grace falling into empty space. No one there to catch you in their arms. Do you feel cold and lost in desperation? You build up hope, but failure's all you've known. Remember.
He has Chess has such a childlike innocence to his voice when he sings this way. Obviously, we know the range he can sing, but I don't know. It's just like such an innocence with his voice. I don't know what it is. Just a wild thing to think about. People would listen to an artist like this was me before doing these album reactions. I'll be obsessed with an artist. I'm not really obsessed, but I'd like someone like be really into a musician, and then I'd listen to like a certain amount of songs by them, which I really love. Like say if I was listening to Linkin Park before doing this, I would have probably listened to the first two albums because it was like the most popular, and like just listen to that and repeat. And since they've got like seven albums, I wouldn't have checked out the albums. I never listened to an album straight ever in my life before doing this, and I see why people do it because there's so many hidden gems I would have missed out over the years if I never actually dug into their music and listened to like all the albums. I mean, I never listened to an album straight. Didn't know why, but I'm gonna be doing it for the rest of my life, especially if it's an artist I really love. And then I'll be doing it with you guys as well, so it's even better. You get to see me react to it for the first time. But just a thought: people like will go all their lives having a favorite artist, but they won't even check out all their music, and there'll be like a hidden gem. Because this album is obviously not one of their biggest, but I found many songs on this album that I really like. Oh, we got a little transition here. Okay, 10 out of 10. 10 out of goddamn 10. That was such a beautiful song. This album is so different. It's I'm liking it a lot. Obviously, I haven't rated every song so highly, but they're all good songs. They're songs I'd listen to again. Besides obviously the interludes. But yeah, this is surprised me quite a bit. I think we might have another one. We'll see. But this is Fallout. Let's see how it goes. Talked about the same thing previously. Okay, we're on to an actual song. So I'm going to give that an, I don't know, out of 10. I definitely need to find out the backstory of this album. Let me know if you guys would prefer if I read a description. I was doing it early on with my reactions. I was reading a description of each song I listened to, which is probably a bit too much. But if you would like me, future reactions, to read like a quick description of the album before I get into it, or would you prefer me just coming in, not knowing a thing, and then trying to figure it out myself, and then asking you guys and finding out after it's uploaded? Just let me know. We're on to the next track. Catalyst. Oh, that original sound's coming in.
God bless
Ooh. Ooh, okay. I don't know why I'm loving the tempo of the drum in the background. It's so like different, but it works so well. Damn. I'll give that an 8.5 out of 10. Honestly, them drums carried it for me. God damn, I love me some drums. I never did before doing this stuff, but oh my god. Every time I hear drums now, I'm like, that drummer, he's doing good. He's doing a good job. I'd always pay attention to guitar previously when I didn't do these reactions, but I listened to a lot of Metallica earlier on doing these reactions, and I was like in love with the drumming, even though people said he's not one of the best drummers. So there's obviously a lot of bands I need to check out in the future, but shout out to the drummer of Linkin Park. Apologies, I don't know his name, but he was great. We're on to the last song, and is The Messenger. Let's go. A little bit of an acoustic action.
When you feel you're alone, cut off from this cruel world, your instincts telling you to run. Listen to your heart, those angel voices. They'll say to
Let's stop it here. His vocals on this sounds like he smoked like a pack of cigarettes beforehand and then sung the song, and that's in the best way possible. I'm not saying, well, don't smoke, but you know what I mean? That harshness of his voice. Oh my god, I love that. It's like sorry for talking about the Beatles again, but for their first album, the last song they recorded the whole album in one day, and the last song they recorded was "Twist and Shout." You've definitely heard it, and that song was the last song they sung, and his voice was like the worst at that point. So it sounded really nice, and I don't know if it's the same instance of this, if his voice was funny that day or what, but yeah, I'm loving it. Pull it back.
when you feel you're alone, cut off from this cruel world, your instincts telling you to run. Listen to your heart, those angel voices. They'll say to you, they'll be your guide back home when life leaves us blind. Love keeps us kind.
What?
It keeps us kind.
Go away, fly. You're ruining a good moment here.
When you suffered enough and your spirit is breaking, you're growing desperate from the fight. Remember your Lord, and you always will be. This melody will bring you right back.
Man, this fly in my room is gonna get murdered after I'm done with this reaction. I don't know if you probably can't see it with this crappy camera I have, but he is pissing me off. And this is such a beautiful moment. I'm gonna pull it back even more because of that fly.
From the fight. Remember your Lord, and you always will be. This melody will bring you right back home when life leaves us blind. Love keeps us kind. When life leaves us blind, love keeps us kind.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. This has to be the most emotional album from theirs I've heard yet. I might be wrong. I'm gonna have to come back and listen to it on my own time, the previous albums, but I'm trying to think 110 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. Oh, you know what? Okay, it's not that serious, but I'm gonna I'm gonna give it 110 out of 10. That was just beautiful. It was a lot shorter than the other one. There's a lot more production on the previous 10 out of 10, but that was just so simple, acoustic, like sad lyrics, so much emotion in his voice. Like you can just tell he just poured his soul onto that song. That fly better get away. But that was honestly beautiful. The Messenger, great last song to this album. I'm very excited to see what direction they go with next. I absolutely love this band. Every song I hear, every album I hear, I like them more and more and more. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys have been here to the end. If you have, thank you very much. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.